That's when I realized nobody cares about you in this world. Everybody just wants to be around you when you have money, when you can feed them, when you can help them. But the moment you're down and you don't have any money or you don't have anything, nobody sees you anymore. Nobody cares about you anymore.
Kev so litty. What's up, Kev? Hope you're doing well, brother. It's a response to this video that I came across with alongside with many people, in that it says that life is BS. Now, I'm here to help a brother out and see the brighter days. And I've been there, I've been down for so many years. I've been in the shadows for so long, and just in the darkest nights of my life, it's just really kept me down. And now I'm out. So I want to just help someone out that's going through it, that, you know, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and there are brighter days to come. So don't lose hope. So let's go. Life ain't BS. Now, it ain't always sunshine and rainbows, but it don't always have to be bad. Learn to dance in the rain. So when the storms come, you'll be prepared. And even when the sun don't shine, you'll still be happy. It's learning to take the good with the bad and learning to navigate through that, and using it to develop your character, to be a better person than who you were yesterday. Life doesn't give us problems. It gives us challenges. They're the water to our life. They're what makes us grow. It doesn't become a problem until we make them a problem, because if not, they're just a stepping stone to where we need to be.
When I used to go out and play with my friends at the park, or when there's snack time in class, I used to always go to the corner store and buy a lot of snacks and drinks. And when I would get back to the park, I would share with everybody, and everybody would be happy. And I would make sure I give everybody a bag of chips. And if they didn't want something to eat, I would give them a drink. But I remember there were a few days where I didn't have any money. And when they had snacks and we were all playing at the park, when they had something to drink, I would ask them, can I get some chips? And they would say no. And that really got to me, because all this time I got y'all backs. I would share with everybody. But then when I'm down, when I don't have any money, when I have nothing to eat, nobody cared about me. That's when I realized nobody cares about you in this world. Everybody just wants to be around you when you have money, when you can feed them, when you can help them. But the moment you're down and you don't have any money or you don't have anything, nobody sees you anymore. Nobody cares about you anymore. Nobody cares.
That's why you can't really give to expect things in return, hoping that others may be as kind as you. Don't rely on the kindness of others, because most of the time they just don't have it, and you'll be at their mercy. And you don't really want to live like that. In life, people will always let you down when you're counting on them. It's just inevitable, because in this life there's only truly one, and that's just you. So don't count on others, count on you, because you'll always have yourself. You always got you. So always be kind to yourself. Give not to expect things in return. Give not so that you can receive, but give out of genuine care for others. Because in that way, you'll always be satisfied within yourself. Because the act itself, the joy, comes from the giving, not the receiving. So give as if you want nothing from anyone. Once you give, that's it. That's theirs. That's theirs to take, and you want nothing. And that way, you become genuine. Because you give not out of charity, not out of pity, but you give out of care. And that's magnanimity. That's altruism. True selfless care for others, and that repays you in your fulfillment and in your peace within so much more than any reward financially could ever give you. And don't buy people's loyalty, because that's cheap. And if you do so, then eventually everyone will leave, because they're not there for you. They're there for what you can provide. And being surrounded by people that only want you or only want to be with you because they gain or benefit something from you makes you feel lonelier than if you were alone. Being surrounded by people that just use you, it makes you feel so lonely. It makes you feel worthless, like you're an item, like you're just a service to be used, like a drive-through that once they're there, they're gone. True friendships, the one that you really want, they're a dine-in. They're the one that stays. They're the one that wants to spend time with you. That's the one you want. Not these people that just, use you for your service, fast food, drive through, let's go. That's not the type of friends you want. You want people that stay with you no matter what. Because if all your friends are users, then you become like a slave working to free yourself from loneliness. You're only friends with them because you don't want to be alone. And you trade that freedom for that lie. You chain yourself to their lies, their fakeness. Fake friends and disingenuous people will make your life a living hell. So like I always say, it's better to be alone in peace than in a crowd of lies.
And life just sucks. I remember when I was younger, just growing up being different and just feeling like I was ugly. And I used to think like if I could just be average, if I could just fit in with everybody else and just get along, how life would be so much better.
Life sucks, that I know. So get the juice out. There's so much good that comes out of life, but we never really get to see it, or we never really get to catch it, because we're so focused on the negatives of life and being pressed that we never get the bowl out and catch the juice that's coming out. There's plenty of good in life. You just have to open your eyes and see it. Our perspective, it opens a world, a completely different world than what we're told. And that's the beauty of the mind. Once you see it clearly, everything becomes beautiful.
And I remember one time I was at the playground with my friends, and there was this one girl that came up to me and she was like, I've never met somebody as ugly as you. Like, you're so ugly. Like, you're really ugly. I remember telling her, I remember saying, like, I know I'm ugly, and I wish I was better looking, but I'm not.
I mean, don't ever listen to those type of people, because everyone's ugly one way or another. Everyone's got their own insecurities. Everyone feels a certain way about them. They may be beautiful outside, but they feel ugly within. Don't envision yourself the way others see you, because sometimes people have different eyes, and the beauty of one can only be determined in the eyes. So don't ever put yourself down just by the opinion of others. Always give yourself respect. Always maintain that dignity within yourself. No matter what anyone says, or no matter how people view you, always look at yourself with respect and dignity, and always act that way. Be that way. In that way, you'll always be beautiful. A face is just a face. A body is just a body. It has nothing to do with you as a person. So don't ever let that hold you down. If other people judge you based on your looks, if they judge you, condemn you, and criticize you just because you're ugly, then that's on them, not on you. You don't have to view yourself as ugly. If that's the way they see you, that's on them. That's the way their mind works. But your mind don't have to work that way. You can always look at yourself as something that's beautiful. Because the truth is, everything that is beautiful is in the mind. What we think that is beautiful becomes beautiful. And that's the power of the mind. So change your mindset and you'll change your perspective and the way you see yourself. But for people to judge you based on your looks and physical appearance, it's just pure hatred. To judge you based on the things you can't change, that's pure hatred. And not on you, but on them. They hate others because they hate themselves. Because they can't bear to face the ugliness within. Because they may be pretty outside, but in reality, they're hideous inside. And the outside, you can fake it. But the inside, you can't fake that. You can't lie to that. To the person within, to who we are within, you can't lie to that. They know. And that's why they're so insecure. Because they know deep within, they're ugly. Deep within, they're hideous. They're monstrous. And they want to hide that monster away from everyone. That's why they do everything to deflect the ugliness to others. And they make you seem ugly, even though you're the one with a beautiful soul. Because our faces, they're just our avatars. Our body, they're just our skin. They're our costume. Think of it like a game. But deep within, you'll never really truly know if that character is good or bad until you look inside. That's why people will try to deflect you and try to misguide you so that you don't have to see their true meaning and their true intentions deep within. But as long as you remain beautiful within, that's the only thing that matters. And people will always gravitate towards that because that's the true beauty. No one can take that away. Faces fade. We get old, get wrinkly. Bodies, they get fat, out of shape. But that thing within, that character, that's our true beauty. Because that's the thing that never fades. That's the goodness within us that lasts forever. And the ugliest people are those who refuse to change the things they can change. That's character. See, character is your true beauty. Because it's a thing that you can always amalgamate. It's the thing that you can always glam up. You can always make your character better. so that others can feel better around you. And once they look at you, they experience something that is beautiful, something that is good, something that gives them peace and happiness and joy. That's the greatest beauty of all, because appearance may give you pleasure by just the look of it, but after a couple of times, it fades. Whereas being and spending time with good people, people with great personality and character, that lasts forever. And you always want to keep and being surrounded by them. You always want to keep spending time with them. So as long as you have good character, you'll always be beautiful. But to the blind, they can only see the appearance. And that's a terrible fate, because they'll always be misguided by beautiful faces with ugly hearts.
Nobody cares about you. And life itself is just a constant struggle. I feel like I can never get a peace of mind. There's always the next challenge. Once I solve one thing, another problem comes. It is never ending.
The struggle is what makes us grow. The challenges we face is our path to our destiny. They're what leads us to our purpose. And if we refuse them, then we may never become the person we were meant to be. We may never attain our destiny, and we risk losing ourselves and living a life completely lost. Challenges are constant. They're perpetual, because they're the stepping stone to our destiny. They help us arrive to our destination, step by step, one by one. Each challenge brings us closer to our purpose. The more we overcome, the higher we rise, and the closer we get to that goal. The best way to face challenges is to accept them. Don't take it personally. Think of it as a game. And once you complete this stage, you level up. You're still in the game, but this time you've upgraded. You're stronger. You're more equipped to face the next challenges. But if you don't complete this level, you don't upgrade yourself, then when the future challenges come your way, you may not be equipped with that. You may not be equipped to face that. You may be defeated. And that's why sometimes challenges can be overwhelming, because they come to us, but we're not ready yet. That's because we skip the challenges on the other level or the other stages of the life that we didn't overcome. Whereas the key to this challenge, the key to opening and unlocking this level was in the stages before, but we failed to pick those up. That's why we're struggling to overcome this. That's why don't skip the challenges. Every challenge in your life has a key to open a door in the future. And our future may seem lost and it may seem dark because we don't have the keys. We never collected them from the challenges that was given to us. That's why challenges are gifts. You don't have to look at it in a bad way. Every single challenge has a key for your future. So don't waste that. Don't waste that. And you see, the enemy will always try to put things in your head, try to dishearten you, try to take away that key, because he knows that once you have that key, then you'll be unstoppable. Your potential will be limitless. That's why the enemy will always try to stop you and try to hold you down. But don't let it get to you. Don't take it to heart. So don't skip the challenges in life. Welcome them and let the games begin.
It's like I used to struggle with relationships, but then when I get a girlfriend, I guess I just dated the wrong ones a few times, and I was just a nice guy. I was too nice, and I always cared about their feelings and always made sure that they're happy, but perhaps I was just treating the wrong person right. And all they ever did was cheat on me and flirt with other guys and just left me for somebody else.
The problem with that is that, it's okay to be nice, but it's better to be good. And as I've always said, nice guys keep things pleasant. And good guys, they keep things in order. Meaning, nice guys will always try to please others and do what's best for others, not themselves. Whereas good guys will always keep things in order. Good guys will always take care of themselves first so that they can take care of others. It's kind of like when you get in a plane, right? And they always say that, like, in the case of an emergency, put your mask on yourself first. Why is that? Is that being selfish? No, it's because once you put your mask on yourself, then you won't die. So that means if you can help yourself, that means you will be able to help others, and then others, and then others. So always take care of yourself first. And that's what good guys do. They make sure that everything is in order within themselves, so that they have things to give. Whereas nice guys, they just keep things pleasant for everyone. They just, here you go, have this, have that. Always pleasing people. That's because they lack something within. That's why most people don't want nice guys. They want good guys, because good guys will take care of them. Genuinely. Look at it this way: a nice guy is like having a nice exterior of a car, like having nice rims, having nice colors, but deep within it's got like a terrible engine, broken down and everything. But a good guy may not be so good on the outside, it may not look so pleasant and pleasing to the eye, but deep within, inside it, it's got a great engine, batteries are good, fuel, everything's taken care of, and it's working in good condition. That's the difference between nice guys and good guys. So you don't want to be nice, you want to be good. You want to be able to take people in that car and drive them to their destination. You don't just want to be looking good driving and riding that car. So always be good.
Even in relationships, it's a struggle to find someone that you're compatible with. Someone that actually has your back. Somebody that actually loves you and cares about you and isn't selfish. Even in relationships, you got to go through so many toxic relationships and so many people who don't deserve you. It's hard to just find some people who are loyal and trustworthy and will be there for you no matter what. It's so hard to find people like that. And it's not just finding a girlfriend that's loyal. It's finding friends that are loyal. Finding genuine people that actually care about you. It's a constant struggle.
Loyalty is just one of the hardest things to find in this life. They're a diamond. And the problem is in this world, it's just that there's so many fakes. So finding out which one's real or not can pose a conundrum. It can be quite a difficult task. But one thing about true loyalty is that just like gold, it never fades. So that's how you find them. People who are loyal have been loyal all throughout their life. They don't just all of a sudden, you know what, I'm going to be loyal today. They're not just that, they've been loyal all throughout. So look at their history. Has this person ever been loyal to anything in their life? Have they been loyal to themselves? Have they been loyal to a sport, let's say, to a discipline? How long have they been playing it or practicing it? Like, how long have they dedicated themselves to one thing? May that be religion, anything, really. Whatever that thing is, as long as they can showcase that they have a history of staying true to one thing. That's how you find loyal people. Because most of the people you meet nowadays, they're nomads. They're strays of this world. Like, most of them are just jumping from ship to ship to ship. They're bandwagon, so to speak, of who's the next thing that can give me some sort of pleasure in relationships and friendships and anything. Most people that you meet is just there for a stopover. They just want to experience it, then go. You don't really want that. That's not loyal people. But what is the true mark of loyalty? Like, how can you actually find loyal people? Well, for me, the best way that I've actually found loyal people is by this one thing. And that's discipline. How disciplined are they? Because you see, discipline is the loyalty to yourself. And if you possess loyalty within yourself, and you'll always be capable of being loyal to others too. So if you want to find true people, if you want to find loyal people and be surrounded by them, look for the disciplined ones. Because they're the ones that won't let you down.
I don't know. It's just, life is too hard, man. There's always the next challenge and the next challenge. You fix this, another problem. I'm tired. I'm tired of figuring shit out. I'm tired of trying to solve these problems. And it's true, nobody in this world can help you. Nobody in this world nobody in this world cares about you, and nobody in this world can help you. The only person that can help you is yourself. And that's just a lonely world. Such a lonely world to live in.
You're right. No one in this world can help you. But that's because this puzzle is not for them to solve. It's your life. It's your picture to develop. The power is within your hands. Because in the end, your life is for you to experience, and no one else. It's yours entirely. No one else can experience life for you. That's why you have to do it yourself. Because other people solving the challenges you have in your life won't fix the problems you have within. So you have to live your life as your own. Because it's the only thing in this world that's entirely yours. Your life is the only thing that's a piece of this existence that is yours entirely and completely. Everything else is borrowed and rented. Because people come and go, memories fade, and time runs. Everything you have, everything in this world is ephemeral. It's fleeting, except one thing. Our actions stays with us all throughout our entire existence. In this life and the next. The way we acted, the way we faced things, and the things we did They are what lasts in eternity. They're the footprint of our existence. And that's what truly makes us conscious and aware that we existed. Once we look back and we see a footprint, then we know that we lived. Then we know that we were and we were here. And that can only be done through our actions, the things we do. And that's the purpose of life, to be conscious. You see, life isn't living without challenges, because it's the challenges which brings us to life. Life never experiences us until the challenges are there. And once we face them, then we have a platform to live out who we are, to showcase who we are, to showcase life and the world, what we're truly made out of, to showcase them who that person is, who Kev is, who Taz is, and everyone watching this video, who you are. The challenges, they're the lens that magnifies your soul and your character within, to see who you are as a person, how you react to things. That's why there's beauty in the challenges. So face them, don't run away from them. Life is made beautiful by the challenges we face. So this is a message to Kev, brother. Don't lose hope. Just keep on going. Keep a positive mindset and stay on course. Don't lose focus. Just keep on going. And soon you'll see everything unfold for the better. So I wish you nothing but the best. And I hope that everything goes well. And even if it doesn't, just face them with courage and never lose hope. Stay positive under every circumstance, whatever may happen. Rain or shine, always be good to yourself. And for the meantime, though, I would suggest trying something that brings you peace, something that makes you happy physically. For me, it's boxing. Boxing, you see, it creates a calm and a space of peace within me. And going to the gym, that boosts my serotonin levels and it calms me down, relieves the stress. It's my number one stress reliever. Gym, working out. And I highly suggest that to you. Just work on yourself for the meantime, physically, as obviously everything else. The things you can't do or change, that's out of your hands. But the thing that is in your hands is them gloves, the weights. Use them. It's something that creates instant peace and gratification, even in your lowest days. So go to the gym, work out, not for others, just for yourself. And you start to see the changes in your mind. This is a saying that I always tell myself. Once you bring war to the body, it creates peace within the mind. And sometimes our body is so defeated that our mind also becomes that. So work on your body, make it strong. And once you've waged war in your body and everything that makes it weak, strengthen your mind, and then you have peace. Because with a clear mind, the body will always follow. So think positive, stay positive, take any negativity away from your life, anything that distracts you from that goal and happiness and joy, take it out, ignore it, cut it out, and you'll feel better. Life ain't BS. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below anything that you'd like me to cover. I appreciate everything. Your support means so much to me. And let's grow this channel to help the world and others across the globe.